Hello everyone, this is another video from Easy Electric series, and today we are going to learn how we could remotely control the motor with the VFD with three wires. So as you see here, I have actually three switch here. So with this one, I'm able to remotely turn on the motor. I could start, stop, and with this third one, I could move that forward and reverse. Let to actually start it. So I push this. So as you see, the motor start to turn, go to the frequency that we adjust, which is 32, and it is a reverse. So now I am able to stop it. So as you see, it's able to stop. Again, I start that and it's start, and with this one you are able to move the remotely run the motor forward and backward. So now it's on the reverse, so now it's actually should be move or run forward. So as you see, frequency goes down and it's actually turn in the opposite direction. So three switch, start, stop, and this one remotely moving forward and backward. So stay tuned. Okay, so before starting, let's to take a look to the datasheet and see how we could do three wire. So here you see the wiring. So again, we need actually three switch. So one for start, one for stop, and the other one for change the direction. So you see one side of the all these three switch connected to the 24 volt, and the other side for a stop switch it's connect to the terminal 1. So the other side of the start switch connect to the terminal 2, and the direction switch should be connected to terminal 3. So just be careful. As you see here, for 3 wire you should remove the jumper wire that we have by default between 0, 1 to 11. You should actually remove that. And also, as you see here, it suggests instead of using the toggle switch, you use the push button, or what they call momentary input, which is the push button switch that we have. So that's what we did. So three push button switch. This is just be careful, should be normally closed switch. This is should be normally open, and also this is normally open toggle switch. One side of them 24 volts, which is coming from terminal 11. So the stop connected to the terminal 1, start terminal 2, and the toggle or direction connect to the port 3. And don't forget to remove the jumper wire that we have between 0, 1 and 11. So let's take a look to the parameters and see which parameter we should actually change. So the parameter that you need to change to use 3 mode 3 wire is P36. So in the P36, as you saw in the 2 wire, we need to set up that for a 2. For using keypad, should set that to the 0, but for a 3 wire, that for is this case or this video, we should change that to the 1. So we are going to change the parameter P36 to the 1 and test the whole circuit and see it is working or not working. Okay, let's take a look to the wiring. So the first things we need to do, these jumper wire that we had between the 1 to 11, we should actually remove that jumper wire. So we need three switch. One is normally closed, one is normally open, and the third one is a toggle switch just for moving the or running the motor forward and backward. So the wiring, one side of all these three connected to the 24 volt, which coming from port 11. So this side of the normally closed should be connected to the port 1. So the second one connected to the port 2, and the third one should be for a reverse and backward forward should be actually connected to the port 3. So one side all should be 24 volt. This one, which is normally closed, port 1, port 2, and port 3. So after you did that, so you need to just program the VFD. So the only thing is we need to go and check the P36. So let's do that. Let's go and choose P36 and we enter. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we enter that. So if you see the data sheet, so whenever you change the P36 to 0, that was actually the keypad. You could control the motor with the keypad. 2 was 2-wire control, which we did in previous video, and 1 is for 3 wires. So it should be P36 for 3 wire should be adjusted and 1. So we enter on the 1. So now it's adjusted to the 1. So let's put everything back, see the frequency, and see is it working or not. So let's start with start button. So you see the frequency go up, motor actually speed up, and finally is on 32 hertz, which we already adjusted. So let's check the stop. So whenever you push the stop, it's actually stop. So let's actually start again. So it's start the motor again, and we are on forward. So now I want to change the direction. So I change that to the close this toggle switch. It's actually stop the motor and turn reverse. So if you take a look, I'm toggling the switch, you see it's moved between, now it goes to the 0, then move forward and reach the frequency 32. And now I actually move the switch again. It's back to the 0, and this time it's turn reverse and move to the frequency that we already adjusted. So as you see, this is stop, start, and with this you are able to use the 3 wires and move the motor forward and backward.